Hi there, this is Susan. Stay safe, greetings to all of you. In my session today, I would like to take up a very important topic which has been close to my heart and also a concern of many of my students and my friends from the industry. And that is, how do you present the most ideal CV to the corporate or to the recruiters? So without much ado, let us directly dive into this session. Now friends, with the changing market industry and the expectations of the employers, it's very important that we present the information of the CV in a very compact and in a very precise form, where the recruiter at the first view, in the first view itself, gets a very clear-cut summarized form of your experience. How do we do this? Apart from the name and your address and your contact details and the company that you're working in at a given point of time, you need to dissect the CV into two major parts to explain your work contribution. And this essentially is very important to put across or possibly come very close to explaining what you have been in the job to what you are wanting to contribute to your future job. Let us look into these two different sections. One can be the job detailing, that is a job description, or possibly the role responsibilities you've undertaken in a certain company. When we talk of a certain role responsibility, please remember to mention your contribution to your job with respect to what are those value adds that you have done to make a certain domain, possibly the telecom industry or the education industry or the FMCG or the IT sector, that you have been working to add value over there. Similarly, when you write or when you mention your certificates or possibly the achievements that you've had, how much have you added value through those certificates in your job is what is very important to be mentioned. We often close the resume by mentioning just the names of the certificates that we've got, but that's incomplete, my dear friends. Times are gone to just be interested in the list of certificates that you have gathered over a period of time. It's important that you mention as to how you use the knowledge that you've gained through the certificates and translated that into your job. Now let us look into the other part of the CV, and that is your personality traits. You could be a good leader, you could be a good teams person, you could be somebody who takes a lot of initiatives in your job, you could be really creative. How has these personality traits helped you in your job? How has this added value to the kind of work that you're doing? And hence, the other part of your CV should essentially focus on your individual personality traits and its contribution to your job. Dear friends, please remember, your CV is an extended form of your visiting card. On one side, where your visiting card holds your basic contact details, your resume holds a little more beyond that, possibly a more information on how and what contribution or value add do you put across the table to your recruiter. What are those little things in you as a person or in your work that your recruiter should recruit you for? How is it that you're bringing across value on the table is what matters through those 2 or 4 pages or a PowerPoint that you present to the recruiter. Here's wishing lots of luck to each one of you as you present yourself to the companies or the recruiters. Thank you.